People, nothing dey breaking news for this country again now. We don dey used to the happenings around this country called Nigeria. Indeed, there was a nation called Nigeria. People dey blame say na Tinubu cause am. Why Donald Trump go dey threa ten Nigerians? Why Donald Trump go talk say he go come do this one? Genocide no dey, genocide dey. But yet Muslims, 5 of them, come and stand say the genocide that is talking is not even the Christians that are victim of the genocide, is the Muslim. But yet Sheikh Gumi said nothing like that. Now they defend their people. That is why I say, see, when the Indibus, they did it, they turn to Omodos. I hear where this man they talk, Oju Zokalo. What a pity. Make una just stay tuned. Watch this short clip before I go talk wetin dey go on for this country now. Please, if na the first time we come across this channel, just make sure so you like, subscribe, share, put your comment at the comment section. My name still remain common sense. That is not common. Oju Zokalo, oya, cap your non-city.
The police officers that were killed. Oh no, not because they were mentioned in the court. The court never mentioned 30,000 something Igbos that. The court never mentioned about people that lost their business and run away from their villages. Let Igbos stop being emotional. I want us to settle down and go on our knees and find a way that the man can be released. It's part of my job to do it. And nobody should question the decision of Justice Omotosha, because Justice Omotosha's question is a judgment of the court. Once the court says, what we should start looking now, the kind of people are going to appellate court, and we are using the political sides to solve the problem. I've told you several times on this show that people, Nigeria hate themselves. The hatred in this country is so much. We are not nationalistic for people to say, I love Nigeria. Nobody loves Nigeria. And unless we come back to the ethos and to the reorientation of loving Nigeria, it's going to be a very difficult period to live, Sean.
But some of you boast when you are campaigning that you can get the job done. You are the best.
We are doing the job. We are doing the job.
But your best seems not to be enough.
We are doing the job.
Nigerians don't feel secure, Senator.
People like you are sabotaging it.
How am I sabotaging it?
Because what you
are the ones who boasted that you can get the job done. Now get the job done.
We are doing the job. We are doing the job.
Your party have told Nigerians that you can do better than the other political
parties. The sabotage you are after is the problem that we're having.
Senator, I don't understand what you're talking about.
You better understand.
Why are you passing the buck, Senator? You are the politician. You campaign with your political party.
Listen to me.
Your party has the majority in the National Assembly.
Our job as a Senate, as National Assembly, is to make law and pass to the executive. And we have never failed in making those laws.
The majority political party in Nigeria who promise security of Nigeria, you don't want to accept tonight that your party has failed to Nigeria?
People like you who aid people to hire people to destabilize Nigeria, you don't know how to stop it.
Senator.
And you are blaming the senator that only...
I'm asking you.
No, I'm also asking you.
Your political party, APC, promised Nigerian security. Has your party provided that security to Nigeria?
Nigeria...
Would you accept failure of the political party today?
Can you remember where we are before we took over?
Do you know the statistics of insecurity?
No, do you know where we are? Were you living in Abuja before? The Catholic Church here in Massacre were being bombed. Everything were being bombed. If Boko Haram took over all the Borno State, but it's just in few tiny places. These people are coming to hit and run away. We are getting to the end of it. Before, they took a whole village, a whole town. But now they are just doing a sniper job. They come, shoot, and run away. They cannot stay there any longer. Remember, this Boko Haram took almost all over Northeast, took almost all Northwest. But they are now being pushed away with all effort of the federal government of Nigeria and some of the state governors. So
Kebbi is under attack, Katsina is under attack, Sokoto is under attack.
These are hit and run.
Not
these are hit and run.
No, Benue, Nasarawa.
No, these are hit and run. These people are hitting and running away. Unlike before, they took over Borno State, entire Borno State.
Are we incapable of securing this nation?
We are not incapable, but we are working with the sabotage, both internationally operated and locally operated, as so much.
I ask you, Senator, now that Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to life imprisonment, how do you assess the verdict of the court? Legally, politically, and morally?
Well, Shaw, I want to use 2 theories, like I told you before in this show, that I wouldn't like to talk about those issues, but I want to use 2 theories that are profounded by 2 Nigerians just in the last 48 hours. One was Bianca Ojukwu, Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu. Secondly, that theory of mascot Uzokalo, who happens to be my younger brother. Their theories are perfect. It's not time for noise making. It's not time for fighting. It's a time for reflecting, sober reflection, as if I may say that. If I want to take you to memory lane, Mind you, we advise few of us, James Ibori, few of us advise President Yaradua, Saraki, and President Yaradua agreed to go to amnesty in Niger Delta. Let me tell you, when we focus solely on Nandekalo, we have to solve this problem holistically. Because there are over 30,000 Igbos that were killed. People that have their shop had no shops. People.
Yes, so that is why Army General come and contact say you can be a bandit and tomorrow when you repent, you can become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same thing will happen to Ojus Okalo, former governor and ex-convict. Now they be senator now. Now they even they pray say make them extend the numbers of years where governor will stay, as in 6 years in office, president 6 years too. All these men now thief they be yahoo men with that laptop. Now my people, when I see say one guy been talk something, I've been bring that video here where the guy talk saying if Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not reshuffle his ministers, a lot of them go betray him, a lot of them are working against him to make sure say his own administration will be the worst. We don't already see am saying that the worst administration we don't ever get since democracy came to be in Nigeria. Now one man been talk something. One man be say something about this bandit of a thing. Watch the video.
In order to become the president of Nigeria, nobody can argue there were deals that went on. And in an essence, what he did was that he, more than anybody else, realized that there are many factors to the.
All right, today I just want to give now backup when I know what's in the happen. But don't be that one I want to talk about. Now, we will kidnap President Tinubu in coming days. Terrorist commander brags about abduction in Kebbi and Niger State. Now, when that young man may talk about that incident, say they will ridicule Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. That isn't a joke. If terrorist boys go come out, come they talk say they go pick Mr. President. When I say am bad, don't be me right am. If they go that the incoming days they will pick Mr. President, that means that there is intel. They can give intel about the president. After all, then they enter one of the strongest barracks, carry armories them. See cars where they how did these guys get this kind of cars? That's to tell you that there are ministers in this administration that are working against this man. Or maybe the president knows what is happening, but he's playing games with Nigerians' lives. Because you can't tell us that the chief commander, you dey sleep. It is not about having meetings. We pack plenty heads, put for our money with cow. How you think say the country will move forward? Now you compare yourself with America. $1. Now one head dey there. Where they talk say 2 heads are better than 1. It depends the kind of head, no be Nigerian people head. When activists like very dark when we talk say people wey surround Bola Ahmed Tinubu, their brain don waka. This man no get decision to make. When I see say a lot of things now don dey show proof. Now the intel wey I get, the same way bandits they get intel wey military, according to wetin one man bin talk, say military are involved in this thing. So what happened to those soldiers wey they fall them? Those soldiers wey they don't buy. Omo, if they explain this country to you, you understand. Imagine where a junior officer they tell a Oga say, Oga, do you know that we have a way of defeating these people? We have mapped out plans on how to defeat these people. And the senior officer call and tell and say, bro, when you reach your turn, when you be Oga, you can bring that plan to defeat. But for now, let me enjoy. That is to tell you that those people they send go front, whether not them, they give intel where they buy their fellow officers. This one coming from a reliable source. That they give us this info. That they give me this info, say, see what, you know. You know, say a good morning, and they always bring how are you. Now from clap, dance they start. My name, now common sense that is not common. So when they ask, hey, bring us evidence, evidence. Now that evidence, where you define, it did. That's what they find for Sokoto, it did at Sokoto. And I will tell you, give you so. Imagine where bandit will tell your president, say, in few days, will they come pick you? And nothing will happen. Wike, FCT minister, come and come talk, say, FCT is safe, but they fall how many police recently? I be last week. Now, bandits don't even send circular say, when I see, when I agree travel by road again, see how airport they choke now. Yet with it complacent money no day. It is better to land safely than to be picked. The money where you go collect for ransom, where they demand for ransom, it times 100 with flight ticket. So some people don't wise up now, but now waiting they go on now according to sources, because mainstream media no go gree tell na this one. I don't think can say I go make a point of duty say any information when I hear, because once you hear this kind of information, when I hear them, I always bring it to this community, because you guys are the reason we go all out to bring this thing. But if you want to target anything, whether you want to call it content, whether it's looking for traffic, whether it's looking for clickbait, or whatever you want to call it, it is your opinion. Call it whatever you want to call it. But my main reason for coming out here is to inform my people, because they said information is key. Waiting will make Aboki go carry radio put for corner ear every time we see them. Whether they speak English or not, radio doing ear. Because why? They pass information. The information reaching my table right now is that bandit, if they don't succeed, hit Mr. President, they hit airports now. Mark my words. So security apparatus we get for this country, it's been compromised. Because no secret again for this country, most especially when it comes to personnel. If Nnamdi Kanu na they raise shoulder, if now Sowore na they go raise shoulder. But bandit take when they play kalo. They are everywhere. Yabushi, so they are everywhere. Imagine where bandits they enter Asaba, Abia State, where Hausa boys they enter. Now, clergyman make one statement. I just Suleiman say, why people, most especially Christians, they come they attack men of God. But funny enough, which would they pick past? Now Christians now. When the genocide of a thing where Pastor Ezekiel talk about, when I no come and come talk, though he has been saying it. Now, he said, when these people won't carry out any hits, what did they shout first? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Then they shout in Jesus' name. So Christians should wise up and know that coming after men of God, according to him, it is not the right way. Why are you not focusing on the sheikh them, the Muslim clerics, the Muslim ulamas? Face them, attack them, because now their people, they do the badoski. Now, if you check very well, this thing we talk so. Use your tongue now and count your teeth. Nigeria, waiting the sub. My name is remain common sense. That is not common. I rest my case.